Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Angelica Benavides, and I am so excited because I'm here with Dr. Francesca Richardson, and we will be creating a vision board today. So how exciting is that? Yay! I don't know if you've ever created a vision board and if you believe in vision boards. So if you've created a vision board and you are watching either the replay or now, let us know. Have you created a vision board before? If the answer is yes, put yes. If the answer is no, then put no. But we are here. We've been here with you for 3 days, and today we're here live. And basically, the first day we talked about a faculty, right? And one of those faculties was imagination. In order for you to create anything, you have to be able to imagine. Then we talked about, yesterday we talked about intuition. That's another faculty that you need to be able to develop, because everyone has imagination and they have intuition. And today we'll be talking about visualization. In order for you to manifest anything, you have to be able to use all those 3 ingredients that we mentioned. And yesterday we were talking about the reticular activating system, right? In order for you to filter out unnecessary information, then what we did, we talked about the reticular activating system and how it helps you manifest. So I don't know about you, Dr. Francesca, but I already manifested my heart. How about that?
Oh, wow. Good for you.
You know what? Like about 40 minutes ago.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm going to show everybody. And no, this is not your heart for those of you that are watching. And you think, well, that's my heart. I just manifested it. No, you have to go manifest your own. So I'm going to share the heart that I manifested this a few minutes ago, even before the call. There it is.
Whoa, so beautiful. Wow.
Beautiful swan with a heart.
I love that. I love that.
And that's what happens. So yesterday we were talking about activating it, right? Through imagination. And now today we're going to talk about holding the image in your brain, in your mind's eye. That's what we're going to call it, your mind's eye. And as you see, I did the meditation, guided meditation that Dr. Francesca guided us through yesterday. And today I went to the doctor and I was in the doctor's office and I closed my eyes and I was visualizing the heart and having that image in my mind's eye. And not too long ago, before coming on the call, there it is, right? Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful, yeah.
I just wanted to show people that if you do what we're suggesting, and you do it with fidelity, like you implement, you apply, you execute the strategies, you will manifest what you truly desire. You will. And this is a very simple activity. And the reason I create a simple activity for you to implement is because if you can create something very simple like this heart, imagine creating and manifesting your big dream. So,
right.
Like to say something?
Yes. So I'm excited. This is our 3rd day, and so we are manifesting vision boards here. We're manifesting you. We're picturing you creating your vision boards. Delving deep inside of you, thinking about what you want, and activating that reticular activating system. And I also talked yesterday about mirror neurons. And as you begin this process of thinking about what you want and then putting it on a board, in other words, you might be looking for images. You're creating the energy in your mind. You're drawing to you what that looks like. And so there it is in a magazine. or there it is, you've drawn it in front of you, or there it is, you found it on the internet. And so that's the beginning of you creating what you want in your life. Also stating it, naming it, you're letting yourself and the world know that you're worthy of it.
Mhm.
And being worthy is, recognizing, claiming that you're worthy is so important. And the heart is also about loving yourself. So part of a vision board is believing that you are worthy of something good, something better, of creating what you want in your life. And so that's what we want to help you do. And so I'm visualizing all of you out there doing that, and using, channeling your energy into that vision board. And so then we can help you to put that energy out into the world.
Mhm. So what we want you to do today is to really get all your materials, and we're going to be talking about materials today. And before we get there, though, we want to talk about visualization, right? Why is visualization very important, and how does it help you to manifest and achieve your big dreams? Well, the way that it works is because, like we talked about imagination, you have to have the image. It has to live inside your mind's eye. It has to already exist. You have to be able to see it clearly and possibly hear it, sense it,
Mm-hmm.
in order for you to begin to activate the neurons and the activating system so that you can begin to attract what you want. People call it the law of attraction, right? But the reason that you're really attracting people to your into your life center, right, is because you are filtering out information that you don't need, and then you begin to focus and have priority on what you truly want to manifest in your life. So visualization plays a big part in a vision board. It's not just about creating a vision board, because people do tell me, well, I've created a vision board and it didn't work, you know? Well, why do these vision boards don't work? Because one, you might not believe it.
Yeah.
Two, you can't see it. If you can't see it, then it can't happen, right?
Right.
Let's give them another reason, Dr. Francesca.
So, I've talked about worth, the self-worth. You have to believe that that you're worthy of it and that you can do it. A lot of times people, run into disappointments in their lives. Things don't go their way. They might work hard for something, or simply wish for something, and it doesn't go their way. And they feel, oh, well, I just better give up. But it really can take some pushing. It can take some effort to get what you want and to move it there. So the vision board is like a target, and it's like a target at the end of a journey. And it could be a map also. You might see it as a map in front of you. This is where I need to go. And it can be a compass, so that you don't get distracted by, well, maybe I really want this. No, wait a minute. At the beginning of the year, I said this. So it's self-worth, it's focus, and it's the confidence that you can bring about what you want in your life, even though you might have had disappointments before. So that I would just go back really to that self-worth, because I find that such a block for so many people. They keep talking to themselves about not being worthy in some way. If they felt, and we all talk negatively to ourselves. So and that's a big thing I'm working on with people, is helping people to stop talking negatively and to talk positively. And to, say to yourself, I can do this. I deserve this. I have the confidence in myself, and also that there might be people out there that want to help me. So these are these. I'm giving you many more things to than you probably look for, Angelica. I'm going off on a rant here, but those are the kinds of things I think about when I'm helping people to move towards what they want.
Now, if you look, we talked about also there's a concept or a strategy with neuro-linguistic programming. And at the same time, it helps you to figure out, am I getting closer to my goal or I'm getting further away? So you have to look for the law and understand the law of synchronicity. Okay. Things happen and they become, it's like creating a puzzle, right? And you're connecting the dots. So when you're creating a vision board and you're creating and trying to manifest something you truly desire, you have to begin to see and feel, you have to check your pulse. That's what I tell everybody, check your pulse. Are you getting closer to your goal, to the vision goal that you created on your vision board and you post it there? Or are you getting further away? And if the answer is like, you know what, I'm not even close, I'm very cold. So then you have to figure out, okay, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I believing?
Yeah.
What am I feeling? Asking those questions. And that's exactly what Dr. Francesca and I do when we begin to work with you. But today what we want to do is help you create your vision board so that you can begin to manifest your heart's desire. Okay? You have to be very clear on what you want. You have to name it and claim it. And then and then once you name and claim what you desire, and it's very clear, we guide you through imagination, right? Some guided meditation, so that you can begin to have that image, hold the image in your mind's eye. Then you begin to visualize it. Okay. We had a challenge yesterday, so we're going to repeat the challenge now so that you can participate. And I already manifested it, guys. It was that fast. So you're putting this vision board to the test to see if it actually works. And the thing that you're going to do, you're going to visualize and imagine this heart. You can imagine any type of heart and just see it in your mind's eye and hold it. Hold it for about 10, 15 seconds. And you practice that over and over during the whole week until you manifest a heart. I manifested mine already. It was that fast. I was at the doctor's office, and for those of you that are there, I'm going to show it to you one more time. This is the heart that I manifested. So you can manifest it as a tattoo. You can see it in the clouds, whatever type of heart that you see. What I want you to do is take a picture of it and post it here. Why? Because we are teaching you how to activate the reticular activating system so that you learn how to manifest and then add these other techniques that we're sharing with you today so that you begin to manifest your bigger dreams. Now, when you practice that, you'll see the law of synchronicity, the little things like this heart showed up for me, right? And my whole concept was, I was meditating today, and then I spoke with a friend, and I was like, you know what? I really want to focus only on specific projects this year. I don't want to be overwhelmed and doing more than I should. So I said, what do you think about my vision board and my dream, like dream big? And then immediately when we pulled out a card, like this card is the one that came out, that it was my heart's desire to work on this project. So I was fascinated with the card and I was like, yay. So it shows up in different ways. And I'm not telling you for you to ask the same question, but just visualize it. Like, don't think of anything else, but just visualize that heart and let's see what you manifest. So today we're going to be talking about creating your vision board. And what I'm going to advise you to do. You can interfere, Dr. Francesco.
Yeah. I'll just say also, the heart is really interesting. And I love it that you chose that as their symbol.
Mhm.
The heart is affected when we lose somebody important to us. And so it's really part of, they found that the heart muscle weakens when we lose someone important to us. And so the heart is telling us many things. And so it strengthens when we feel connected. And so we can imagine that it strengthens as we connect with what we really want. And so this is a wonderful image for us. And so, yeah, show us the vision board you're talking about, Angelica.
Yes. So what we want you to do is to get any board that you like. I like to get the ones that have the border all
Pretty. Yeah.
It looks cute, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I like that.
What I do and what I suggested yesterday is that when you focus on a vision board, like I've created some that are very cluttered, okay? And they do work, but then it's a lot and you don't manifest everything, right? You see
Yeah.
that? It's cluttered, right?
Mhm.
And I have manifested. Like, look, Seattle. And we've been dealing with it for a
Yes,
whole
we've
year.
definitely been going to Seattle.
And I did that just because I wanted a retreat, and then we've been talking about wellness. But anyways, they're positioned in a certain way. And then I wanted to be a philanthropist and be able to give more. So I put Mother Teresa and Princess Diane, right? And it's something I've been doing. Like I donate as much as I can, and I do things of service to people that are free, like we are right now. So the other thing is celebrating my boys' successes, right? And we wrote a book together this year.
Wow.
They wrote a chapter because I wanted them to be part of my success. And then they actually manifested. And it was worldwide. I put a world there.
Wow. Uh-huh.
And I actually was able to manifest that. Of course, we didn't have a big travels, right, because of COVID. But my stepson moved to Hawaii, so that's a big possibility for me to go there this year. So there's a lot of things I've manifested. I'm working on paying off my house, and I'm going to continue with that goal for this year and building a pool in my backyard. So though this is my future, though, and that's what created it. So I'm going to be moving those in a different section this year because I was focused on other things. So when you begin to create anything you want, you have to be very focused on how you're going to create and position your images. And then we talked about images, right? So these are images. So you could really see something clearly that probably hasn't happened in your life, but you want to be able to see it. And then the visualization, we are going to be able to give you guided meditation for 3 weeks if you want to join us and continue with us. Otherwise, find any guided meditation and then just you follow along so that you can go deep and be able to manifest what you want. The other thing is I've been interviewed on TV. I've been on a lot of podcasts. So I've manifested the success of being in part of the World Women Conference and Awards.
Right.
One of the chapter leaders for Texas. So this was more of a leadership, and I was able to manifest it this past year.
Wonderful.
So you could put any images that represent what you want to be able to create. Okay. So what I'm going to suggest, this is what I'm going to suggest, that you only focus on 6 things. Okay. 6 items. That's it. 6 images. Like make it sweet, simple, and to the point. And people said hello to us. Hello out there. Tell us if you've created a vision board. Tell us yes, no. Has it worked for you? We want to know. We want to get your feedback, and we want to have some type of engagement. So whether you're doing a replay or you're live right now, tell us, have you created a vision board? And have you manifested something in your life by creating a vision board? The answer is yes or no. They're just engagement questions, and that's it. It's not to make you feel bad, but if you're here, we're going to help you manifest your big dream in 2021. So first of all, what I want you to do, I created an acronym.
Herbs, yes.
Herbs, right? And herbs, W, stands for health, education. Do you remember, Dr. Francesca?
Yes, health, education. Remember B was business.
Yes. And spirituality.
And spirituality, and W is wealth.
Yes.
Yes.
So relationships, don't leave your
relationships. That's right. Mm-hmm. Health, education, relationships, business, spirituality, and wealth.
And wealth, exactly.
Right.
So what we want you to do is in your board, you're going to split it into 6 parts, but I want you to leave the center for you. So you're going to put your image right here, and the center is where you're going to actually see yourself like I did over here. And I really think that this gives me a lot of energy. You see my hands? They're up in the air, and I'm celebrating already. Because one of the strategies is that you have to practice grace. You have to believe that it already happened, even before it actually happens. So take a picture of yourself and celebrate your success for 2021 before it even happens. What do you have that? I mean,
right. I love that.
Reality, Dr. Francesca?
Yeah, I love that. Part of the law of attraction is really about, it is that kind of gratitude in advance, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And, that positive feeling attracts in, and that's the idea, it attracts in more of that good stuff. So, and it's also kind of like, decorating for Christmas early. You get to celebrate, you get to, experience it for longer.
Being able to be in the moment before it happens. So what we want you to do is take a picture of you already celebrating your success. You put it in the middle, and then you can go and buy, like I went shopping today and I bought like a lot of cute stuff, right? To begin with, I bought this one, and I'm going to put it on my wall. Dream big, because that's our goal this year.
It is.
Dream big, and I'm going to put it next to my vision board. Sparkle more.
I love that.
Shine bright, right? So I love it. I loved it. I saw it and I grabbed it.
That's perfect.
That's our goal for 2021. So dream big. That's our challenge. So go buy some cool stuff like this. Decorate your vision board and make it exciting. Yes. The other thing I did, I like bling. I don't know about you. Who out there loves bling on their vision boards? I love bling.
Oh yeah, sparkle. Yes, glitter. Yeah, you want to make it really appealing and fun. So yeah, add bows, add whatever you like to it, so that you really want to look at it, and so that it attracts those positive energies that you want.
Mm-hmm. And I bought some like little charms, like little gems, because I love that. I love crystals. So I'm going to be adding words to my vision board, and I'll be adding some of these bling, and little gems.
Yes.
So you could go out there and just buy anything. Or what did you suggest yesterday, Dr. Francesca?
In terms of what they can get?
Mm-hmm. Cutting it from the magazine.
Yes, so a lot of the times when I've done it before is really to get a board, and I love the one you have with the border, but I've started getting the ones with the colored board, so they have a colored background already.
Mm-hmm.
So pick a color that you like, and then I use old magazines. I collect them, and then I go through and I cut out pictures that I like, of vacations, of houses, of, people doing things that I want to do. The words, often there's wonderful words in there. I'll cut all those out. I'll put them in a big pile, all that stuff. And then I will begin to make my board. And I so far have, just kind of cluttered up the board, but I like the idea of having sections. And, based on some of what, Angelica was talking about, so that you can kind of collect the energy in certain areas.
Mhm.
I love the picture of the image, of yourself like that is celebrating. I love that. I think that's a great idea. So yeah, magazines, and then also I think we mentioned you can maybe do it digitally with images from Pinterest.
Yes, you could
Wow.
even have a journal if you like.
Yes.
Have a journal where you could actually see and you can make notes. Are you getting closer to your goal? Are you getting far away from it? How are you feeling? I feel I'm not going to get my dream, and then say, why not? And then just have this journal, vision board journal. And we're going to come up with something exciting for you before the end of the year. And you're going to love it because you're going to be able to use it. But for now, create something simple, right? Simplify it. Simplify it. And the way that we're asking you to do it is have your image here and pretend that you already achieved what you wanted so you can celebrate your success, because the brain doesn't know the difference. So you want to see yourself like, yay, I achieved my dream. So put an image of yourself already celebrating in the middle. And then what I want you to do is I add the Feng Shui strategy to creating vision boards, right? And I'm going to simplify it this time. It's really simple. And you're only going to have 6 sections, right? The health, the educational piece, the relationship, the business, and the spirituality, and the wealth. Only one picture. I would suggest that your wealth, any images on money, that you put it at the bottom of the board. This is your south, the direction for the south. It's fire, right? The south has to do with fire, with passion. So I would put money there so you can ignite it, and you could really circulate that energy and that flow of money. So I strongly recommend that you do that. The other one would be, and I don't have pictures here, but you have to kind of follow along and then come back and look at this later, or join us, because we will be going deeper into details on February. Is it 2nd?
February 2nd, yes.
Yes, we're going to go deeper with people on your vision board and actually activating the vision board. So at the bottom is what we call Southwest, right? And in Feng Shui, Southwest has to do with relationships. So what we want you to do is activate relationships, right? So anything on relationships, do you want to get married in 2021? Then create like images about marriage, put some rings, some hands, a couple. Do you want to have romance, right? Do you want to find a man or a woman? So put those images here for a relationship.
Right.
If you're married, then put the picture of your husband and yourself, or your wife, right? Because you want to enhance and ignite that relationship and remind you that you're a couple and you're in love, and put hearts and put whatever you want, but you have to ignite this area when it comes to Feng Shui. Then we have the West. Okay. The West is all about business. And so I challenge you to put anything on work related or communication, anything with partnerships. What I did in my vision board last year, I put like partnerships, like recruitment, right? Shaking hands. That's what I did. And because I wanted to be up on stages, which I did a lot of this year, I put stages. Of course, they were virtual stages, but I put stages. And then I did this retreat that we wanted to manifest. So that was my relationship, building something stronger as for a business that I wanted to create. And then guess what? Here's Dr. Francesca. I manifested her, right? I manifested her. So she's here. And you see, I had a relationship because, of course, I want to get married. Well, I don't know about getting married, but I want a relationship. And I want to have a stronger relationship with my kids and my sister. So I put my kids on the poster. You see?
Great.
So that's what you would do. Of course, I would put less because the less cluttered it is, the better for the reticular activating system. So I would put that in the southwest. Okay. Now in the east, you want to put anything related to health. So what I did is that I wanted to manifest a cook. And guess what? Sadie, are you out there watching? Sadie is an amazing friend. And she loves cooking and she cooks for me a lot. And she is like I told her, she has to build her business on cooking because she loves cooking. And I have it there. So she's always cooking. Okay. And of course I wanted to eat healthier, and I have to work on that a lot more, but it's there. So be specific, very clear on what you want. And then your spirituality, right? So that would be in what I consider the east. Okay.
Yeah.
For health. Yes. For health. And then for spirituality, I always put it in the northeast, which is the upper area of the vision board, because in the northeast, it's all about wisdom. Okay. So if you want to find mentors, if you want to connect with your higher self or anything, what I do is I put, like I told you, I put Mother Teresa and I put Princess Diane and I put quotes. And let me tell you something. Before I even knew that I was going to write my book, I said I was going to be an author. And my book made it to international bestseller immediately. So I manifested it, right? So yay, here it is. And I even forgot about what I put here as I'm reviewing my vision board. So I suggest that you go back and review your vision board and find out, what have I manifested and what have I not? And why not? Did you activate the reticular activating system? If not, that's why you didn't manifest
That's
it.
right. That's right. So let me just go over that for a minute here. So spirituality at the top, health to the top right, and then money at the bottom because that's fire.
Yes.
And then there were a couple
relationships right here.
What's
I know you can't see it, but I have lines. I actually trace lines because I'm ready to build mine. So I did some lines right here.
Okay.
In the center. Maybe I should put some lines for you. How about that?
Okay.
Let's see it. And let me get a marker, and I'll do it with a marker. And then up here at the top, what I would suggest, if you have new ideas that you're working with, like let's say that you have a project and it hasn't solidified, it's not solid yet, it hasn't crystallized yet, then I would put that idea here for now. So you can hold the space. It's like a sacred space for whatever you really don't know how you're going to do it. And what I did is, because mine, I pay my house in full last year and the swimming pool. But then I was like going back and forth. Do I sell this house? Do I keep it? Do I not? So I kind of left it there as an idea. Right. And so you can play with it.
Yeah.
Play with it. But anything that it's an idea, yet it's not born yet. The north is all about the future, right? Your future goals. So that's why I'm saying those future goals I already have, like I know that I want them. So I'm going to be moving them in my board for this year. So if you want to talk to them for a little bit while I trace these lines.
Yeah. That sounds amazing, Angelica. I know just a little bit about feng shui, and so I'm really interested that you're using, I guess it's called the bagua, the directions, to make this happen.
Yes.
And each of the directions has an element
Mhm.
associated with it. And so the certain power that goes with that element. So you said the south is the fire. Um, and, I know that they also, in the Chinese element system, they have meanings. There's certain things that go with each one. So that adds its own extra power, its own extra magic that Angelica's adding.
Yes. And I love this energy. That's why I consider myself a master manifester, because I know that I can manifest things.
I'm
And I
seeing
know that
that.
what I haven't manifested is because I'm not dedicating time to visualizing and using the technique that we talked about yesterday and the day before.
Yes.
So if you want to know what we talked about on day 1 and day 2, you have to go back to those videos, because we're not going to go over them. We want you to go back and watch them, because I'm telling you, I am a big manifester. And yesterday we did an activity just to show you on how fast we can manifest. And we activated the reticular activating system. So you have to go back so you can activate it. And we challenged you to visualize and imagine a heart, and I was able to manifest it immediately. Yes. So go back and do it. Do the activity. So that if this is what happens with the brain. When the brain has proof that something works,
yes,
magic happens.
That's right.
Magic happens because the brain's like, whoa, I can do that. It's like, yeah, you can do that. You can create anything you want, but you really, really have to activate. What do you have to activate, guys? Tell us. If you tell us what you need to activate and you type it right here and you've been watching, we're going to give you free access to one of our programs. Right, Dr. Francesca? What do you think?
That's right. I think that's a great idea. Yes.
Yes.
So they're writing it in the...
They should write it in the comments.
Oh, that's great. Great idea.
If you've been following us right now, only right now, it has to be now, not replays. So can you do it now?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Great.
So you're going to put you here, your big success right here. This is the Shui style. And here you put your big ideas, your wisdom, your quotes, whatever you want. And then anything on health would be in this area, right? And here we would say spirituality would be up here, right? Wisdom.
Okay.
And oops, I put a line here. I put a line here and I shouldn't have had a line. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I put the whole piece right here. And then this is your success. This is money that you want to manifest.
Okay.
And then we talk about relationships right here.
Okay.
So any relationship, if you want to get married or you want to enhance your relationship now.
Right.
Or relationship with kids, or maybe you have a business partner. So put your business partner pictures with you here and just put some energy there, like be creative. And then in the West, we talked either about communication, work. This is your business right here. What is it going to look like? What do you want to manifest? Is it a retreat? Is it real estate? Is it finances? Are you a teacher, leader, whatever you are? Like,
right.
Build it, imagine it. Remember, vision boards work because you're using your imagination. And then you have to add the other ingredients that we've talked about in day 1 and in day 2. And today we're talking about how to create your vision board and make it exciting. Like put love into it, put color, because the brain focuses on whatever you emphasize, right? So if you put colors, I went ahead and bought some paint sticks.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
So that I can actually write maybe the word wealth, right? And then I'll write it with the color green. So that my brain can easily, whenever I wake up, I put it in my room. When I wake up, it will stand out. It will claw my attention. And then it gives me that opportunity to close my eyes and use my visualization and imagination. so I can
Yes.
begin to activate what I want.
Right. I
Mhm.
love that. I love that. Yeah, this is so powerful, the way you've set up this chart. You know, it's an ancient system, the ancient feng shui system, and you know they knew about the energies of the four directions, and that you know the east is about the east is about the sun rising, something new. Um, the north is about winter. I guess I'm going the wrong direction. Usually it's spring. East is the spring, the new. The summer is
Now,
the maturity, the ripening.
mhm,
The west um, is the kind of mature, more mature age,
mhm,
um, and you know, education, success is when you sort of have achieved the success of later life.
mhm,
And then the north really is about older age, when you are focused on, you know, what you have to give back, and, you know, and your wisdom, and others come to you for your wisdom. So that really, I can see that really woven in here, the energy of this woven into this, the possibility of this vision board.
mhm,
And I'm excited to use this structure myself
mhm,
for this year, for 2021,
mhm.
to manifest all these adventures.
Right. Well, let me tell you, when you join our last year we did it live, and it was an amazing event. In fact, I had several vision boards, but one of them we did it as a retreat, and we actually activated and we blessed it with what is it, the four corners, right?
Oh, yes, yes,
And it was a very sacred ceremony that we
right,
did, and it was amazing. And I think I manifested a lot of things this year.
right, right.
The
Because
only
we're
thing I
almost,
regret, I didn't buy my Bitcoin, and it's up at 30,000, I think, or
oh my goodness.
20,000. I'm like, oh my God, I missed that one. But it was there on my board. It wasn't on my wallet. So
Mhm.
I should have done it. But anyways, what we want you to do is, you know, go back and watch day 1, day 2, and then look and listen to the whole day 3. I know that our attention spans sometimes are you know, we get distracted very easy. But here's the challenge, and here's the question. Do you want to manifest a big dream? Do you want to manifest a big dream? You have to stop playing small. You have to stop being distracted by things. You know, you have to start thinking about you and finding ways what works and what doesn't work. Hey, if you've never tried our system, then why not try it? You're not going to lose anything, but maybe gain those and achieve those dreams that you've wanted. So we're asking and we're inviting you to join us. We're going to have a 3-week program on activating your vision board. And we're going to place the link here. Okay. Um, so what I'm going to do, I'll post the link tomorrow morning because I want you to go back and watch day 1, day 2, day 3. And we're going to be coming back and showing up here to see if you have any questions and talking more about big dreams. Why are big dreams important? And we really want you to join us. This is what you would get if you do join us. Okay. You will manifest your soul's purpose in 2021 in
Yes.
times of uncertainties, because right now it's like, oh my God, am I really going to get that job? Or I don't really want to work, or I don't, because of COVID. I mean, and we get it. We get it. But why would you stop dreaming in times when the universe forced us to go within
Yes,
to find ourselves, right?
right, right. As Joe Vitale said, you know, the coronavirus is saying, you know, go inside,
Mhm.
on some level, go inside and find that treasure.
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
have to find those treasures within you. We want to help you reach your bigger dreams. So we want you to do the inner work for life and business. Like, this is not just a vision board. This is your life.
Right.
This is your life's experience. Like, if you don't challenge yourself to dream big because you're afraid you might fail or might not reach it and there's doubt, and you're like, I just rather stay here in this safe spot, then okay, that's your choice, right? But we're here to push you and challenge you to create a vision board and then to join us for 3 weeks so that we help you activate your vision board
Right.
and help you achieve those big dreams. Because you see, you could create the vision board and not create anything or manifest anything because you don't have the secret ingredients. Or if you do have them, we tend a lot of times to know how, but we don't execute, right? We sit with the recipe. It's like, okay, I have the recipe and I'm going to hide it so nobody finds it, but then you don't even use it. So we are telling you exactly how to do it, how to activate your vision board so that you can actually manifest faster.
Yes.
Right?
Right. Yes. Yeah, we are excited to share our knowledge we have achieved, and we want to share our paths with you, the exercises, the abilities, the knowledge that we have gained. We want to share that with you so that you can achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is yours. It's not a spectator sport. We want you to get in there and get your feet wet and get what you want. Get going to move towards fulfilling relationships, empowerment in your work life, and the successes, the meaningful life that you want.
Mm-hmm.
We want to help you achieve that deeper purpose and commitment in your life. And we want to help you get energized to get out there and get and do and be and have what you want. We're excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've helped countless of people already to dive deep inside them,
Yes.
to discover those fears, those doubts, those emotions that they become obstacles in your life, and they hold you back from achieving what you truly, truly desire because you're afraid. So
Yeah.
are you chasing your dreams? Like, are you going in circles, chasing your dream, wishing and wishing, right? Looking for luck in all the wrong places. I don't know if you ever heard that song, Looking for Love, but we're going to name it Looking for Luck. And you feel like everybody else is lucky except myself. Well, let me tell you, we're here to tell you that your luck starts within, right? But you have to activate it. You have to take certain steps in order to tap into that luck and feel like, oh my God, I could really do this. So we are in a mission, Dr. Francesca and myself, in helping you understand the law of metaphysics and the law of vibration, right? Because these are tools.
Yes.
Your tools. They will help you to understand how to manifest, how to attract what you want. And I already showed you on how to create your vision board. So go back and watch the replay because we went over some steps on how to create a vision board using Feng Shui and, of course, the law of metaphysics and the law of vibration. Everything is about energy.
Yeah.
So if you believe in energy, that everything's energy, then it all starts inside you.
Yes, we are energy. We are thousands of energetic waves. The actual solidity of our bodies is really an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So we can shape this energy in all kinds of ways. So we want to help you create and use that energy in the way that will help you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So in our program, of course, you get to be able to claim your big dream, dive deep. And I don't know if you believe or heard of the archetypal processes. And basically what that means in the archetypal process, it's like a lot of times we step into an identity that doesn't believe we can achieve something, right? It's the part of us that holds us back, you know. So we
Yeah.
want to discover what part of you, what identity are you making decisions by or with, right? How would we say that? With or by? So
How are you making decisions? Is that what you're talking about?
like when you have this identity, right? And you're making decisions from this identity.
Yes. But is that, have you allowed your identity to be, are you limiting your identity? Or are you allowing your identity to be as big as you can be?
Mm-hmm. Or you
Yeah,
need to step into a different identity.
right. Exactly. Yes.
So that's what we help you discover. It's like, who are you or who do you need to be in order to manifest what you want? A lot of times, like, there's a certain me that I'm identifying myself with that's not serving me anymore. So if I'm just going to give an example, if I want this millionaire house and this beautiful home and stuff, if I live in this identity of like I can't accomplish that, I don't make enough money, then there's no way in the world that I would be able to step into that beautiful, beautiful
Right.
home. You know, I'm not saying that that's what I want your dream to be. Whatever your dream might be, if you want to be a publisher, you want to write a book, but yet you feel like me, like for a long time, I mean, I struggle with writing still, but I don't let that get in the way. You know, I find people that can edit for me. I find people that can help me bring out and pull out the words. So whatever you want to accomplish, you can accomplish it, but you have to step into that beautiful, powerful identity that will help you through the process, which is the archetypal process that we will be going through in week 3. In week 2,
Exciting.
basically, we help them dive deep, right?
Yes, yes, it's exciting. Yeah, I love that. Growing up, I was the little sister, and it just seemed like everywhere I went, I was always the young one, the one that, and I just ended up carrying this feeling of not being powerful enough, not being big enough. And early on, I used to even wear clothes that were too big for me. So it took me a while to really grow into that new identity of, yes, I have power, I have abilities, I can be more than the little sister. I can offer so much to others and be equal.
Mhm.
So it's, it is about a shift in perception, a shift in
Mhm.
how you see yourself and what is possible for you. So we really want to help you begin to become aware of all the possibilities. We've seen, people grow from feeling weak and I mean, in the 30 years that I've been a therapist, I've seen people going from homelessness to business successes.
Mhm.
So I know it's possible. And, we know Joe Vitale, he did the same thing. So we know that it's possible. It has to do with how you perceive yourself, what you perceive as possible in the world. And we're here to cheerlead and guide you to what you want.
Mhm. Now, if you're interested in that 3-week uh, process with us, you want to dive deep into activating the vision board, being accountable to really creating it, and we will have a guided meditation to actually help you have that image and visualization, and
Yes,
so that you can begin to activate the reticular activating
yes,
system, right? We're going to help you claim your big dream so that you stop dreaming small. We're going to help you build that courage and become unstoppable so you can create anything you truly desire. I really believe that you can do it. And in addition to the vision board and the big dreams and the vision board and all that, we will give you a bonus. And the bonus, I don't know if you love numerology. I love numerology. And we will go into numerologies and we're going to look into your numbers, your soul purpose numbers. Like, why are you here? What's your purpose in life?
Yeah.
You can actually tap into that energy and learn how you can significantly contribute to the world. We want you to discover a sense of belonging to the world. We want you to really be able to know your true purpose and make life easier, right?
Yes.
And we're going to go through all that in these 3 weeks. And we're going to give you a free ticket to our end of the year celebration so you can celebrate successes.
Yes, that's going to be fun. And we really look forward to celebrating your successes.
Mm-hmm. And what we want to challenge you is go do your vision board and then join us in the Master Manifestor Lab. It's a private Facebook group. And if you're there, yay for you. And if you're not, join, because you will feel a lot of the energy there, because we're not going to be posting all the time over here in the other medias. Or if it's a replay that you're watching, the energy is there, but you're really going to feel it in the community. So we have that Facebook community where we share our successes and we celebrate together. So come and join us. Come on, come and join us. Click on the Master Manifestor, answer the 3 questions, because we need to know, what are you working towards? And then we'll celebrate. And of course, we have the challenge to hold the image of a heart in your mind's eye so that you can prove to yourself, prove to yourself that you are a master manifestor. Okay. So anything else that you want to add that I probably missed or I should say and I didn't?
No, I think that we've covered a lot for everyone to think about. And we really look forward to seeing you and working with you and helping you attain your dreams. So this is the first step, and the vision board. So I'm just so excited for you for 2021. It's a new year, and you can create the new life that you want and all that you want in it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, they said, what materials do we use to make our vision board? We went through some of the materials a few minutes ago. So I suggest that you do a replay, go back that way, And I love bling. So I went and bought some bling, right? And I love gemstones. So I'm going to be putting gemstones this time around on my vision board. I've created it in different ways. I got paint sticks. You can go to Pinterest and print any images that you're
off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we talked about only 6 images if possible. If you want a little more, that's fine. But there's only 6 areas. Don't make them too crowded when you're creating them. And we went over what to put where already. So go back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas. And then the middle is for you to celebrate and pretend that you already achieved whatever you wanted to.
Right. You have a picture of you in the middle, jumping up and down.
Exactly. So celebrate your success even before it happens.
Right.
And if you join us in the next 3 weeks, we will be together and we will help you go deeper into creating the vision board. And we're really hoping that you enjoyed it. Ask us questions. We're going to come back and answer any questions that you might have. So post them here. Yes. And if you want to reach out, I'm Dr. Angelica Benavides. You can send me in Messenger a private message or Dr. Francesca Richardson and connect with her as well. I have a lot of friends, so follow me in the private groups. That's how you can have access to me. Otherwise, I have to find people that I delete, and it's hard deleting people. So I'd rather you join in a private group where you will feel our live energy there.
Right. And we can put our attention on you and what you want.
Exactly. So we are going to say goodbye, but not forever. So we want to send you a big heart from our heart to yours.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Feel our heart. Yes.
And we want to
Move
wish
it around.
you evening or morning, wherever you might be. And we're asking for a favor. We're asking that you share and you like, because there's a lot of people out there that are wondering, how do I manifest? And in these 3 days, we've talked about how you can manifest your big dreams, and you can help somebody manifest, and not manifestation just to manifest, but you're going to help them bring happiness and joy and feel that sense of like, I could do this, you know? So thank you for your remarks and your comments and your spirit and being here with us. And we will see you in the Master Manifestor Lab, where we're going to continue these next few days there, creating energy and encouraging them and giving them a little more tips. You have to join us over there.
Yes.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.